Hey everybody, welcome to Questions and Answers with me, Stacy Johnson, the CEO of MoneyTalksNews.com. I've been a consumer reporter for 26 years, and there's nothing I like better than answering reader questions, including today's. It's from Christine. She says, my vehicle is now almost 20 years old. It's got 192,000 miles on it. Would it make sense to me to look into purchasing a newer secondhand vehicle, or should I keep the car I have? I don't know about you guys, but this is certainly a question that I've had before. I've never owned a new car, so I've driven lots of used ones, and I drive them typically until the wheels fall off. And so, I've started asking myself, do I keep putting money into it, or do I get something new? Now, this car's got a lot of miles on it, 192,000, 20 years old. I'm thinking you probably want to replace it. However, here are some questions that I wrote down that I would ask Christine if she were here. First of all, is your car well maintained? Obviously, the more well-maintained it is, the more regular maintenance you do on it, the longer it's going to last. Also, consider before you go out and get anything else, consider how much it's going to cost to register it, and also how much the insurance is going to cost. These are things people often forget. Because newer cars, depending on where you live, what state you live in, sometimes the value of your car can inflate the cost of registering it. So when you get a newer car, these are things you have to take into consideration. Also, can you do any maintenance yourself? If you can, that's going to argue for keeping the car longer. Also, here's something super important as far as I'm concerned. Do you know a good mechanic? I've used the same mechanic for 15 years, so it's somebody that I trust, and it's somebody that helps me keep my car in top shape. The car I drive actually right now is 8 years old. But anyway, the point of the story is this. If a car is going to start costing you more than, say, the payment on a different car would be, so in other words, if you're paying $500 a month to keep your car on the road, and you could be financing something, with a real low interest rate from a credit union maybe, into something a little newer, more reliable, and maybe even safer, maybe even one with better mileage, then that's something you might want to consider. But there is no real black and white answer to this, but you got 200,000 miles on your car? I'd say it might be time to start looking around a little bit. But congratulations on looking for a used car, Christine, and not a new one, which is almost always a worse deal. That's our question for today. If you have any questions of your own, I'd love to hear from you. Here's how you do it. You just go to MoneyTalksNews.com and you sign up for our newsletter. It only takes 7 seconds. It's real easy to do. There it is right on our homepage where you sign up. So you just sign up there, and then when you get our newsletter in your email, you just hit reply and ask your question. I'm not going to answer all of them because we get more than we can answer, but hey, it's possible you could see your question right here. And catch up with me right here next time we have a question. See you soon.